Hi, hello, what's up fellas, how you guys doing? So, today, we're of course here on The Binding of Isaac, and I just wanted to play some Lost. As, for those who have watched my other videos, I have mentioned many times that the Lost is my favorite character to play, for obvious reasons, just because, he starts with the ED6, he gets infinite, free devil deals and stuff like that, that kind of stuff. I love playing the Lost, but yeah, so I haven't played him in a minute, so I just decided, hey, why not play him now? So, I just got off a shift at work and stuff, and that was tiring, to say the least. Mainly because I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, so I'm tired as freak. Got home after my shift and fell asleep for like 3 hours. So I believe this is my secret room. Yep, let's see what's in here. 2 keys, nothing else. Alright. Okay, well, at least I have a way to get to Downpour. So, today, I'm not really sure who I want to fight. I think I am going to go down, though. Just because I feel like down is, obviously the harder path. And I want to take that with the Lost. And then, maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we'll try to fight Mega Satan. But that's if I end up going Angels. Actually, no, maybe not Mega Satan. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go, probably. Sharp straw. Let me just get this out of the pool. Camo undies. That is nice. But anyways, how you guys doing? I of course hope you guys are well. I know I didn't upload these past couple days. That's just because I've been trying to kind of get myself into my schedule when it comes to both working and uploading and stuff like that. Little horn fight. This shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, kind of burned through his health right there. But yeah, so I of course apologize for that. I'm trying to get on top of it, but it's just it's a little tough, of course. But I'm gonna try my best. I think I could find a way. I'll make it work. I'll try to find a rhythm, for you guys and such. Just because I do really enjoy making videos and stuff. It's just, like I said, it's just a little hard sometimes. Keeping up with the work schedule and then recording and editing and stuff. Not to make it sound like I'm complaining or anything. It's just, I'm just saying it how it is. Let's check out this guy. Grab box. Hopefully I get a bomb. Yep. I will grab you. That's another sun card right there. Range up is nice. I'm gonna go blow up my donut machine so I can grab, there's options. There you go. There's options. Really, really nice to have super early on. Of course, we are going to be heading Downpour so I can hit the mirror dimension and such. So let's just head on down there. Ooh, do I want that? Kinda. Yeah. Just place a dog tooth. I'm fine with that. Ooh, I'm honestly kind of glad I used my sun card here because I would not have figured out that this was the secret room. I guess maybe I would have because of that golden bomb. I would have just started blowing up every single wall. Wait, this is a surprise. I believe, am I already at max tiers? I think I'm already at max tiers, which if I am, that's kind of insane because this is literally a floor 2 max tiers. So, I mean, I'm gonna see if I can get more, but if I'm already at max, then that's kind of insane, honestly. But anyways, like I said, I of course, like I said, I hope you guys are of course well and stuff. If you guys need to pause the video, go grab yourself a little snack, go grab yourself a drinks, something just little stuff to kind of keep you company while you watch the video and stuff. This is a weird super secret. Let's just blow this guy up and blow this guy up. But yeah, if you need to pause the video, of course, do not worry, I will be here as always. Alright, got ourselves a wormwood fight. So unfortunately I haven't really... Ooh, hang on, that's scary. Let me not die here. But unfortunately I haven't really been getting many items to reroll outside of my treasure rooms, which kind of sucks because, I am playing the Lost. He is obviously the shortest D6, what's it called? Cooldown, I guess. I'm not sure. I can't... Charges. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word. Charges. He has obviously just 2. So, I have plenty of chances to reroll here, but I'm just not getting items like, secret rooms and stuff like that. But I will have a chance to reroll right now. Just grab Sty, and then let's head in here. That's useless. So, sure. I'll just take Dark Matter. So damage up is always nice. Let's just keep heading on down. Little boss challenge room. Jesus juice. I will gladly take some of that. You know, I honestly am. I've come to kind of more appreciate that that change they had, like in this room where they, or I guess in other challenge rooms and stuff like that. But you know, basically the one where they added little markers for where bosses and enemies are going to spawn. It's kind of nice just to have, so that way you know you don't accidentally walk over directly where they're going to spawn. Nice and easy fight there, honestly. I'm honestly doing pretty good, I would say. Like, my damage-wise and stuff, I'd say my damage is pretty freaking crazy so far. Just, like, off-rip. Speed up, which is nice. You know, I'm already at literally 1.6 speed so far. I'm going super fast. Literally floor, what is this, 3? So I'm sure some of you guys have heard that, Rockstar ended up delaying GTA 6 until 2026, around this time next year, which is kind of crazy because the game was set to release in like I believe it was set to release pretty soon, like in a week or so, if I remember correctly, which is kind of crazy because you know everyone's been waiting forever. Tech Point 5 is nice. This is also nice. I will grab this just because I'm gonna be having perfection pretty soon. Hopefully I get a gulp pill. Just because it would be nice to be able to gulp the Nose Goblin and Perfection here. So I'm gonna get it right now. Let's see, where is my secret room? This is a really weird secret room. Say it's right here. Yep, nice. Okay, sweet. Nothing much, unfortunately. Let's just blow this guy up for some deal chance. I think before... Actually, no. I'm gonna hit my boss fight. Just get it out of the way. Min fight, very nice and easy. Yeah, tearing through this guy's health. Didn't even have a chance to spawn anything, poor guy. Let's take this bar of soap for tears. Yeah, I have already hit max tears, which is kind of crazy. I suppose I'll take Judas' Shadow, just because extra protection. And then let's go hit this mirror dimension. Let's check out what's in here. Piece, reroll, leprosy. I'm gonna get a different roll because that blows. Let's actually hit the reroll in here. So why not? Broken stopwatch. I think I'll blow it up, actually. Ooh, pay to play? That's nice. That's actually really nice. Now I can basically hit key beggars whenever I want, which makes it... And head of the keeper. Okay, you know? Something tells me, call it a hunch, I think we're gonna be pretty rich this run. I'm kind of hoping for a pretty freaking crazy run here, though, just because things like you know, as you guys have probably see here, things have been getting pretty crazy. So it'd be nice to get like you know, some pretty fat damage, you know, just like that. You know, asking shall receive, I suppose. But you know, just like that, some damage and stuff. Let me re-roll this treasure room again and get nothing. Let's see what's in here. A lot of nothing. Needs soul hearts, but that's fine. Let's just head on over to the next floor. And you know what? Screw it. I will go mines, because why not? So, lately I've been playing, a little more of a Rivals. And, you know, I never used to play him because I thought he was really hard to play. And to be honest, he is. But, you know, I kind of got started on my, Black Panther gameplay. And honestly, I see how people play him. He is super fun. He's very annoying for the backline. Ooh, let me not die. He's very annoying for the backline, obviously, but, you know, he's actually, you know, quite fun to play. I enjoy playing him. He's really hard, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know what? That's just kind of risk. I shouldn't pick up the charge key. That's, oh my god, I'm stupid. But, you know, he is quite fun to play, I will say. Which is kind of crazy, because I never really thought I would actually be playing him. Just because I was like, oh, you know, I'll stick to my easier DPS, you know, Star-Lord and stuff like that, but I actually started playing. I decided to give him a try. I don't really know many of his combos and stuff yet, but hey, you know what? He's actually pretty fun. I've been kind of tearing through these floors, which is nice because, you know, I'm probably not going to do boss rush, but, you know, if anything, I might be able to hit Hush, which would be nice just because I don't think I've hit Hush on the channel yet. Ooh, gladly take that. I don't think I've hit Hush yet, ever since I first did it on Judas. Way early, like I believe it was like literally one of my first videos. Let me not get hit there. Just some peels. Verb, which is useless to me actually. I don't think I've ever had max tiers this early on in a run, which is kind of crazy to me. Grab treasure map because why not? Let's blow this guy up for some deal chance. Yeah, this run is honestly quite nice with how much money I've been making so far. You know, I actually had no idea that those flies could do that. That they could burn the little rock spiders there. They could turn them into the fire ones. I had no idea that could happen. That's kind of cool. Nice little interaction. Alright, so I think I've got a Gideon. Never mind, not Gideon. Tough Twins, you know? I'll gladly take some Tough Twins fight because I freaking hate fighting Gideon. Completely missed that one. Alright, take some Mr. Dolly here because I think he gives me tears. No, he doesn't. It's just range. I probably should have taken the other one, but that's fine. Let's see what's in here. Sister Maggie. That's a roll. Ooh, Satanic Bible. I wish I had School Bag. That would make it so much nicer. But you know, I think I'll survive. Low Brimstone. Pop Fly. I kind of wish I took Low Brimstone there. I just tried to, I was gambling. I took a gamble and I lost, but that's fine. Wheel of Fortune. Actually, let me see if I can find my secret room here. Because if I can, I could get some rolls going for my... I could probably get some rolls going in the secret room here. If I get lucky, that is. Ooh, Little Horn? That's really lucky. Part of me wants to roll it, but that's fine. But I'm not gonna, just because I have high luck. Running Little Horn here is honestly going to be incredibly worth it. I'm just gonna be having a ton of, you know, I'm getting a lot of tears up pills. But, you know, I'm gonna have really high luck here, which is gonna make it 10 times more worth it to run Little Horn. Get a ton of extra DPS in, especially on bosses. Alright, secret room. Let's see. Nothing in here, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Let's get this going, and I'm just gonna start hitting it until it hopefully fades out. If it does, then I will grab, or not grab, I will start rolling. Okay, well, you know, or not, or maybe nothing is fine as well. You know, that's fine. Didn't really want to roll the secret room anyway. I don't care. Okay, well, you know, it's fine that we didn't get any secret room rerolls. The shell should not be too hard of a fight by any means at all. Let me not die here, because dying would suck. I mean, I do have Judas' Shadow, but I don't want to proc that this early on, to be fair. Okay, well, you know, screw this guy. Let me beat him up real quick. Okay, there we go. You know, I think I'll take Simpler here. Let's see what's in here. Well, you know, this would be awesome if I was the lost, but unfortunately I suck butt at this game, and I can't take any of this anymore. That sucks a lot, unfortunately. That was actually like the first really good one I had, you know. Of course, Judas' Shadow saved my butt there, but still, I kind of wish I was able to... that sucks so bad. But let's just hit Danked Ups here. You know, I never noticed that. I don't know if they added that recently, but, I noticed that there's a little sound now when you use the ED6, which I don't know if that was always there or not. Maybe I'm just stupid, but, I don't think that sound was there before, which is a cool little touch. Got ourselves a bedroom here. Let's see if it is perhaps clean. It is clean. Sweet. That means free crawl space. Fast bombs. No. Farting baby. Sure. I'll take some conjoined. Get my conjoined progress started. I could have gotten it started a couple times already, but you know what? Whatever. Let me blow this up. I think I get pills, right? I get one pill. What makes you small? I am freaking puny right now. I'm tiny. Let's see what's in here. Greed fight. Very nice and easy. Just kind of roll through him real quick. Car battery. That is useless, unfortunately. So I guess I'll just run Compass. Since I do have treasure map, so I basically just have my map completely filled out all of the time. Grab a little bit of health there just because... Oh my god, I'm super low on health right now. Alright, let's see what we got going on in this treasure room. Purity. That is honestly really nice. I started off with the attack one, so basically I just gotta get not hit for the rest of the run, you know. Very easy, obviously. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen my skill at this point. Obviously I never get hit. Alright, let's beat up these. Let's beat up Mom real quick. Should not be too hard by any means. Yeah, okay, get quick, buddy. Let's head in here. Okay, just 2 babies. Not taking either of those. I'm kind of looking for some pretty fat stuff here. Let's just go, you know, I initially said I wanted to go down, but I think I'm gonna go up just because of my incredibly low health and stuff. I just want to play it safe here. So let's just head on over to the boss. Maybe I can still get a hush fight in here. I think I'll be able to get a hush fight, actually, just because, you know, I have 5 minutes to do it. I have a pretty nice build here. Only thing that can make it nicer right now is, like, you know, maybe Brimstone or something. But then again, it's like, what build wouldn't become better with Brimstone? Alright, so let's beat up Skullx here. Just because I do want to try, and I want to fight Hush today. Because Hush is a fun fight. I freaking love fighting Hush. These extra items and stuff. Oh wow, that is a lot of damage. Hang on. Oh, that is a lot of damage. Poor guy. Let's take these growth hormones here. Maybe there's something nice in here. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. I'm just kind of depleting the devil pool here as well, so who knows? Maybe if I have a soul heart or something this next floor. If I have an extra soul heart, I mean. Maybe I can, you know, maybe I'll find Brimstone. Ooh, who knows? Brimstone. What we got going on in here? Nothing much. Let me see. Is this my secret room? Nope. Okay, well, I'm out of here. You know, in my off time, I did a run with Blue Baby. And I had unlocked an item. I can't remember what it was called. It was something with an M, I'm pretty sure, but it looked like a black poop. And I'm pretty sure the item sucked. So, you know, I got some unlocked. I did also unlock Forget Me Now though, which is nice. You know, I was doing some unlocks on my own, specifically for Blue Baby. Because, you know, like I mentioned, I don't think people would want to see me play him. He's just kind of boring. But yeah, I got some unlocks done for him. Lost my bone heart there, which sucks butt. But let's just kill It Lives here. Yeah, very nice and easy fight. I may not have the craziest build right now, but I do have very high damage and stuff. I have high damage, I have high, you know, high damage, high tier rate, and everything like that. Whole shebang. Let's head on down here. Let's see what we get. Hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty sure this will be something good. Let's see. See, I could roll this, but let's check out these other rooms first. PhD. Am I really gonna be getting... I don't really have that many bad pills in my pool today, which is kind of nice. Kind of surprising as well. This really sucks. Okay, well, you know, screw me, I guess. Yeah, sure, let's just take Sissy Longlegs, just because I feel like PhD isn't gonna help me as much. You know, I'm not really gonna be hitting... I'm not gonna be hitting blood donation machines. You know, I've taken a bunch of pills already. Let me just check one more time just to be certain. The tower, here. And let's head on. Actually, yeah, this is actually useful to me now. Let's head on out of here. Let's go fight Hush. Oh yeah, this fight, nice and easy peasy. If I had Lusty Blood, that'd be nice, just because of all the guys he's definitely gonna spawn. I don't really have the craziest damage right now, but I would say this is better than most of my runs so far. Yeah, I mean, if I had lost contact, that'd be nice, just because I have such a high tier rate, I would basically destroy all of his tiers. I wouldn't have to worry about dodging. But you know what, that's fine. Oh yeah, this is nice. I'm able to kind of shred through the enemies nice and easy. So that makes this a lot easier. It's just gonna kind of suck when he gets to his phase pretty soon when he starts shooting the continuum shots. Which, speak of the devil, that's right now. I need to lock in here. Ow. Dodge it up here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that was just my fault. I ran into that tier. Okay, well, it's unfortunate I lost my damage from Purity, but maybe I'll get it back. Who knows? Blackheart, that's nice. And then let's head on. Oh, let's go beat up Isaac. So, I mean, I haven't really got much to stay here for, which is alright. So I could just kind of head on over to Isaac real quick, kind of beat him up very fast, because, I mean, what Purity do I have right now? Do I have the speed one or the shot speed? I think I have the speed, which kind of blows, because, yeah, I have the speed one, which blows, but because, there we go, got my damage back. Let me not get hit here. Yeah, now this damage Purity is gonna do me wonders. Let's go just fight Isaac, I guess, because I literally have nothing else to stay here for. Hello, me. Kind of happy I've been able to shred the first half of his HP, and oh my goodness, where did that damage come from? But I'm kind of happy I was able to shred through the first half of his HP, just because I do believe, you know, what was I saying? You know, I do believe his first phase is honestly harder than his second. Ooh, oh, very nice. Okay, sweet. Let's grab those. Let's roll these. I'll just take an Iron Bar, sure, why not? I'm gonna see if I can grab something different. That's nice. Oh yeah, that's. Screw it. Let's take the redoubtable bill. Why not? Hopefully it doesn't get me freaking killed here. But you know, let's add a little bit of randomness to the run. But yeah, I do honestly believe Isaac's first phase is a bit harder than his second phase, or not his second phase, his third phase. I mean, my bad. I do earnestly believe that yeah, his third phase is by far his easiest phase. He literally just spawns in, shoots some tears, you know, leaves, spawns in a those light beams and stuff, which are really easy to dodge. Let's see if I can maybe get Secret Room here. I'm not sure if I will be able to, just because Secret Room on, you know, this late in chest, Secret Room is very hard to find, just because of the fact that there are so many locations, and there's no way to differentiate if, you know, if the Secret Room you're getting, or if you're getting Secret Room. There's no way to differentiate between what is and isn't Secret Room, which is unfortunate, but you know what, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, these one makes you small pills have been going kind of crazy. Look how puny I am. You can barely even see me. I'm actually so small right now. But that's awesome. Just because, you know, I have a really small hitbox. And, you know, I'm still going to find a way to get hit. That's just how it is, unfortunately. I've been forgetting to roll the first room. Let me roll that real quick. Monstrous Tooth, useless. Okay, well, you know, rolled that a bunch of times, got nothing. That's fine. It would be kind of nice if I found myself a, what's it called? A freaking, money equals power. It would be kind of nice just because of the fact that, you know, there's Secret Room. Awesome. Maybe you drop something? No? Okay. Hey, another one makes you small. Let's see how much smaller I get. Oh yeah, dude, I'm freaking puny. But, what's it called? It would have been nice just to have, you know, it's been kind of nice to kind of clear out my pool, even if I didn't get anything from that. Alright. Hello, blue baby. Let's beat you up real quick. This should not be a hard fight at all. I'm just trying to keep up track of... I'm more kind of keeping a track on where I am rather than trying to even dodge bullets here, just because of the fact that I am so freaking small. I can barely tell where I am. I kind of have to use my, you know, my technology to tell where I'm at. Alright, so I can kind of decide where to go from here. I think I'm going to try to clear out most of the floor, just because I do want extra items. I want to try and see if I maybe get something good in this last bit of the run here. Maybe I get something good to beat up Delirium with. Would be nice. Even if I only use it on Delirium, it would still be cool, I believe, just to have, you know, a little bit of extra craziness. Let's kill this guy. Extra soul heart, very nice. Hello, Satan. Kind of surprised I'm fighting him because I haven't fought him at all in this run. Obviously, I went up, but I didn't think I was even fighting him. Get the freak out of here, idiot. Almost forgot I have his extra phase here. Which is fine. I'm tearing through this guy's health. Yeah, not very nice and easy. Let's see what I get. I'll take the extra health here. Hello again, blue baby. I accidentally deactivated my camo undies there by shooting as soon as I entered the room. I always do that, I feel like, which is kind of stupid of me. I obviously know I shouldn't be doing that, but, you know, whatever. You know, guppy progress? Sure. Grab some of that, and then roll it. Squeezy. Sure. Extra soul hearts also. No tears up, unfortunately. I've been at max tier since literally like the beginning of the run, which is honestly kind of crazy still to me thinking about it. I never hit max tiers that early in a run. But I guess, you know, the game just kind of felt like having fun with me today. Gave me a ton of tears up. Tears up pills. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got the tears up. I got the tears up purity. Yeah, now I'm gonna be burning through everything. Those are like the two biggest damage buffs in the game. Like, if you're ever in need of damage, your best chance is tears up and damage up. Like, obviously damage up, but tears up is also best bet just because... do I want to take some Beelzebub? No. Oh, spun. I'm glad I rolled that. Okay, sweet. Tear through Forsaken here real quick. Let's grab this just because I'm going to be taking a lot of soul hearts here. Alright, well, you know, take a guess as to which one is Delirium here. I actually have no idea which one is Delirium, so I'm just gonna kind of go... I'm gonna head up, actually. I'm gonna head up, beat that guy up real quick. Hello, Delirium. I actually don't know if using Chaos Card on him kills him instantly. But, maybe I will... I think maybe I'll use it on him, you know, if I actually end up getting super low. If I get, like, scarily low. I'll probably pop my... thing on him. If I do remember correctly, I do believe Edmund actually, you know, in the most recent patch of... Ooh, we not get there. In the most recent patch of Isaac, I do believe Edmund actually changed Delirium a little bit. So that way when Delirium switches to Mom's Foot, I do believe she actually has like a second... It's like a second delay between changing into Mom and... Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Between changing into Mom and when he stomps, which is a nice touch just because, you know, there was sometimes just a chance you would get hit no matter what. Oh my god, there are so many tears on my screen right now. I don't know what the heck is going on. But it's a nice touch just because of the fact that, you know, let me not get hit here real quick. Just because now Delirium can't really like spawn on you and automatically hit you. Oh man, missed out my chance. Oh my goodness, I got the whiz. Yeah, no, kill me now. I hate the whiz. I'm not even gonna lie. I despise this item. Try to get some hits in here because I have not been hitting him a lot. Ooh. Come on, die. There we go. Alright. You know, this was honestly a pretty fun run. I'm kind of sad I died because I would have liked to have gone through the entire thing as the loss, but that's fine. You know, I've been thinking pretty soon I might actually do a run as Tainted Lost, which is obviously, you know, really scary, but, you know, I want to try and provide whatever I can for you guys. That is fun. But, anyways, so I, of course, hope you guys enjoyed. You know, I'm trying my best to stay on schedule and stuff, but, of course, I'm just going to try to work into it, and obviously, I'm going to try my best to make videos for you guys, but, of course, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next one.